It is literally midnight right now. I've sat in front of this camera trying to hit record for the past hour. So that's where we're at right now. Hi, what's up? How are we today? It's Mebby, and tonight we are getting... Well, it's tonight for me. Tonight we are getting a little throwback into my childhood. Now, a lot of people my age, millennials, and maybe the younger generation will know the name BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed provided a lot of joy and procrastination for me as a child. I watched all of their videos with the top 10 or 5 different blah 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 blah, and that's where the Unsolved Mysteries show got started. It was everything to me for a good 6 years of my life at least. I was a dedicated BuzzFeeder. I was definitely feeding into that buzz. Low-key, one of my dream jobs as a kid was to work for BuzzFeed, and that's not even a joke. I'm not lying, and honestly, with the career path I have right now, I might be able to one day, which would be crazy. But by far, one of the most iconic parts of BuzzFeed in my childhood were the quizzes. The most iconic part of BuzzFeed and its vibe overall is just the fact that it is heartbreakingly millennial. It tried to make the millennial to Gen Z transition, but everyone who was actually making it feel like Gen Z ended up leaving, and some of them now star in just amazing shows that are the most iconic things on TV at the moment. I'm so proud of you, Quinta. You've been my queen since day one. Day one. Baddie. But a lot of these quizzes also followed in the millennial energy that BuzzFeed was giving. And honestly, they still do. A lot of the quizzes still do. And you know what? Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's midnight right now. I'm tired. It's summer. I feel like I want to have a sleepover, but I have no friends around me at the moment. So I'm gonna pretend to have a sleepover with you guys, and we're gonna take some BuzzFeed quizzes. The amount of time I spent on BuzzFeed quizzes from the hours of 12 to 4 a.m. with my friends at sleepovers, unmatched. This was the activity. I've been getting some new subscribers as of recently, so maybe you guys can get to know my personality, my thoughts, my feelings through this. And also, before we get started, if you haven't already, if you wanna look down there and check if you've hit that subscribe button, that would be so awesome. The majority of my viewers aren't subscribed, so that'd be awesome. While you're down there, you could also hit the like button. Whoa, slow down, Mebby. Slow down. I've compiled a few quizzes, and no, it's not going to be like Harry Potter house quizzes, which, by the way, if you're wondering, I'm like a Gryffindor, might be a Hufflepuff, we're not sure about that. I feel like the most iconic part of the BuzzFeed quizzes is that it inspired the scene from Heartstopper where Kit Connor is looking at his laptop and crying because it's telling him he's 60% gay. That's peak media right there. Before you ask, we are not going to be taking an Am I Gay test. It's not Pride Month anymore. But I did compile a list of quizzes that kind of give millennial vibes, but also things that I feel relate to the ones I took in my childhood or ones that I would relate to now. I don't know, I kind of just looked at all the bullshit on their website and was like, yeah, this. So yeah, let's take some silly little quizzes. Starting out with, most cat owners don't adopt a breed that truly matches their soul. So let me help you find yours. Title, extremely millennial. But a lot of the quizzes nowadays are saying, let me help you. I don't know why they title it like that, but I'm comfortable that the BuzzFeeders are like, I'm gonna help you. This is a personal thing. No, this is just me alone in my basement, thank you. But anyway, let's take this quiz because I have 2 cats in my family. My cat is an orange tabby, and he's big, and I love him, and he's fat, and I love him, and he's large, and I love him. And then my family's other cat is a calico, and she is the most precious thing in the whole entire world. But I don't know if they match my soul, so we have to figure that out today. First question, since cats make great work from home companions, pick a job you do. Okay, this should be easy. Hair and makeup tutorials, on-site manager of a campground. Actually, I was literally at camp this past week, and I was like, I feel like I could do this. I definitely can't. I definitely could not. I was like, this seems like a fun job. I would want to die. But I was like, maybe I could. No, you can't. You hate being outside. Digital book editor. I can't really read. Travel agent. Digital artist. I can't really draw. Professional gamer. No. Make and sell essential oils. No. Personal trainer from home gym. Stay-at-home parent. Farming your own land. I can't do any of this, actually. Part of me just wants to say stay-at-home parent. Let me teleport 20 years in the future real quick. Actually, let's go travel agent, because I feel like that matches my career the most at the moment. Like, I could do hair and makeup tutorials in theory. Like, I could film and edit stuff. However, I can't do hair or makeup. So, I don't think that'd work out. No. So, travel agent. Because travel agent's fun. I feel like I could do it. I feel like my degree could get me that. So, that's where we're at. How would they assist you as only a cat can? Keeping out mice while you work in the garage. Lifeguard as you sip wine in a bubble bath. Oh, yes. Help pick the best fishing spots. Oh, do you know that fish? That fish? No. Do you know that cat who like sits on the with his owner and they have like birds too for some reason? Oh my gosh. I love him so much. Okay. Distract the kids as you cook. Model as you test out your new camera. Act as a weight for cat yoga, subject for your next viral YouTube video, inspect yarn quality as you make macrame. I feel like we all know the answer to this question. Guys, if you could make Milo viral, that would be the best thing in the world. So yes, subject for my next viral YouTube video. Milo's gonna do it. I believe in him. He looks so stupid. Cats love milk. Actually, they don't really, but okay. Pick a dairy dish to enjoy. Oh yes, okay. Protein smoothie, cheesy farm fresh scrambled eggs. Oh, those sound so good. Homemade creamy soup. Hot chocolate with steamed milk. Oh. Cheeseburger made on an open fire. Oh yes. Decorated buttercream cupcakes. Lobster doused in butter. Dairy alternative curry. Oh. Unique gelato flavors and pizza with extra cheese. That sourdough underneath those cheesy farm fresh scrambled eggs looks so good and I want it in my mouth right now. So we're choosing that. Cats love bird watching. So which type would you enjoy? Finding Donald while at Disney World? Yeah, the Disney adults made this. Millennials, and they're the same thing. They are the same thing. Finding Donald while at Disney World. Watching the Blue Jays play, building a birdhouse for your garden, spotting an ostrich on a safari, opening night of Swan Lake, watch the poultry cook as you make family dinner, ooh, meditating until worries feel light as a bird. Oh god, that one was rough. Wait, what was the question? Oh, cats love bird watching, so okay. Sorry, I'm just so tired. I don't know, something about saying watching the poultry cook while you make family dinner is like watching the dead ones? Watching you murder the dead ones? Like that, although, like, yes, I would like that. It feels a little weird to phrase with that question. I think I'm gonna actually go opening night of Swan Lake. I have never seen a ballet, and I would actually, that's a lie. I have seen Swan Lake. Why am I lying to myself and to you guys? I would like to see a professional production of Swan Lake, though. I think that'd be fun. I want to go to the ballet. Is that a TikTok sound or am I crazy? Ballerina cappuccina. I know that one. Which gift would be the cat's meow? Harrow. Don't clip that. Money for your travel fund? Yes. I don't know what the other ones say, but that's gonna be a yes. Just in case, what do the other ones say? Kayak, custom bookcases, pottery wheel and supplies, jewelry, air hockey table, boxing gear, a donation in your name. Okay, now you're gonna make me feel like a shitty person. My travel fund or a donation in my name. I just feel like a person now. But honestly, I feel like if the charity, like, if it's not coming from my own money, like if it's a gift to me, it's like, oh, we made a donation in your name as a gift to you. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be doing any of the work or giving any of the charity. So I'm gonna say, because it says gift, my travel fund. However, I enjoy making donations in my name with my own money. Thank you. Which dream home are you sharing with your kitty? Oh, don't even. A-frame on a great ski hill? No, I would eat every day. Condo in a city with a good airport? Possibly. Log cabin in the woods? Okay. Eco-friendly tiny house? No. Historic manor? That's haunted. I would never sleep. I would want to die in there. Visiting? Cool. Buying it? No. 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 I would feel madly uncomfortable. Artsy loft with natural light? Oh yeah. Ultimate pool party house? Oh yeah. A house with a massive workshop? Why are people working on cars in their f***ing house? We're gonna go artsy loft. Since cats love heights, pick one to enjoy yourself. Driving a monster truck, playing on the swings. Am I 5? Driving a monster truck or playing on the swings? Are we 5 years old? Snowboarding in the mountains? I already told you I'm gonna eat Screaming on a roller coaster? Yes, ma'am. Learning about wind turbines for renewable energy? Private helicopter tour? Or canoeing? Is that what it says, canoeing? Did they misspell canoeing or can I just not read?
Okay.
editing this that clearly says canyoning, followed with a photo of people in a canyon. I don't even know what to say at this point. That's just really embarrassing. Yeah, they're canyoning, which, if you're wondering, I would not do. I would shit my pants, so. Canyoning. Gooning. What? Who said that? We're gonna go screaming on a roller coaster. I haven't been on a roller coaster in over like a year, and I'm starting to lose my mind. I really need to go to Six Flags, guys. My Six Flags is the Mr. Freeze. I need to go on it. Oh, pick a name you'd consider for your cat. Trash can. If trash can's not on here, I don't want it. Pearl, Ember, Loki, Tango, Journey. What are these millennial child names? These are names that children are getting named now. Simba, Padma, Dodger, Sparky, Buddy. Okay, Sparky is a dog's name. Have you ever named a cat named Sparky? Padma's not bad. Buddy's weird. I don't like any of these names. We're gonna go with Pearl. Pearl's a cute name for a cat. Lastly, you're off to NYC to see cats. What else are you doing? Oh god. All I think about when I think about Cats the Musical, which I've seen multiple times for some reason, never in New York City, but I've seen that shit. I just think about the live action James Corden, which then leads to me thinking about Mouse James Corden humping the air for the Cinderella promo, which then leads me to thinking about the fan fiction written about me that has James Corden in it for some reason. He's everywhere. He's right behind me, isn't he? I'm just kidding. This is just a video. He's not behind me. Right? Right, he's not behind me. Anyway, I'm in New York City. What am I doing? Foraging in Central Park. Are you allowed to do that? I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Explore the farmer's market. Oh yeah. But I feel like I can explore a farmer's market literally whenever. Attending a Knicks game, touring the MoMA, meditating at New York Botanical Garden, Broadway Theater Camp. Girl, I thought we were just here to see cats. Visiting Coney Island or enjoying Central Park Zoo. Let's go to Coney Island. Guys, I got my dream cat. I got one of my dream cats. Oh my god, they're so cute. Siamese are so cute. I want one so bad. And they don't shed a lot either. And they're just, okay. Anyway, you love to laugh and have fun. You got that right. So you need a cat that matches your vibe. Disney fans know exactly what I'm talking. No. BuzzFeed did not just call me a Disney doll. Are you dead ass right now? Oh no. Clock tea aside, I need a Siamese cat in my life eventually. I have actually told myself that for the rest of my life, I need to have like 2 cats at one time. So like when one dies, I'll have like a grieving period, but I'm getting another one so the other one can have a friend. My dream cats, okay, you didn't ask for this information, but I'm giving it to you. I want to have an orange tabby at all times. Milo is actually never going to die, so that's not an issue. I want a Siamese sometime in the future. I desperately want a British Shorthair sometime in the future. And I would love to have a Russian blue. Oh, but the thing is, I do not want to buy from a breeder, so I have to find these either out in the wild or naturally at a shelter. So if any of you guys ever have any of those cats and you just happen to stumble upon them, I'm gonna open a P.O. box and you can just send them to me, actually. Okay, time for the next quiz. This one is a good combination of like Gen Z 2020 decades and, this is millennial. The title of this quiz is Watch Some 2020 Movies and We'll Guess Your Usual Coffee Order. Don't talk to me before I've had my coffee. But what kind of coffee am I having? Well, BuzzFeed is going to decide for us. I actually haven't seen a lot of movies as of recently, so this might be humbling as a film major. How do I say that I think the only movie I've seen on this list is Sonic the Hedgehog? I didn't see Enola Holmes. I meant to. The only film I've seen is Sonic the Hedgehog. That is so sad that I have to select Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway, 2021, Black Widow, Encanto was so good. No Time to Die, West Side Story, that was really good, Spielberg, Spider-Man No Way Home, or Justice League. These are very like surface level films too. Maybe No Way Home, just because I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man more than anything, and that was a time. That was like the last Marvel movie I actually ever watched. 2022, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, paid for by Kamala Harris. Everything Everywhere All at Once, Jurassic World Dominion, Nope, Top Gun Maverick, or X. I would say Everything Everywhere All at Once if I'd seen the whole movie, but I've only seen half of it. And the only film on this list I've seen the entire thing of is Top Gun Maverick. So, 2023, Barbie, Fast X, John Wick Chapter 4, Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I don't know if to choose Barbie or Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I think I'm gonna have to go Across the Spider-Verse. It's sad that there's 2 Spider-Man selections on here. Barbie was good. However, I feel like it was kind of served on a platter, which it was meant to because of the wide marketing. I could get into it. Anyway, Greta Gerwig popped off with Barbie. There's no doubt about that. But just the animation level and the strides in animation that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse makes is incredible. However, I am kind of salty about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse because what do you mean we don't have the sequel yet when it was promised to us like a year ago? So, actually, we're gonna go Barbie because it was a cultural phenomenon that ate down Devour. 2024, Anora, Deadpool and Wolverine, Longlegs, Nosferatu, The Substance, or Wicked. I didn't see Anora, haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, have seen parts of The Substance that all made me want to throw up, did not see Nosferatu, you know what I'm trying to say. Even though I really meant to, why don't I watch movies? I saw Wicked, Dancing Through Life, nothing matters except knowing nothing matters. Bach talk. Me and Bach. Let's dance. Anyway, quiz results are in. I got Mocha. You're the friend who brings the fun to the group. Yeah, I am. Okay, I gotta stop. And you're not afraid to laugh at yourself or try something new. You're playful, spirited. I'm also spiritual. Always up for something sweet and a little indulgent. Oh, what does that mean? This is not correct. Mochas are fine, but they're definitely not my go-to. They're like glorified chocolate milk, which is awesome. Love that. I get them on very specific days when I'm feeling down in the dumps. But my usual go-to coffee orders either a caramel cold brew with an alternative milk or a caramel or vanilla latte with alternative milk. Most likely, I'm getting a cold brew. I like the smooth cold brews. Oh, they hit so hard. I have an issue. Like, I really want a coffee right now. I had one this morning. I had one yesterday. I had one the day before. It's so good. So good. Maybe I am a millennial at my heart. Like, genuinely, don't speak to me if I haven't had my coffee, okay? And finally, to get to know me better, this quiz is titled, Don't Freak Out, but we know your deepest, darkest secret based on the school supplies you're picked. How the fuck would those two imply anything? I don't know, but I feel like to get to know my audience better, to allow you into my life a bit more, you guys get to know my deepest, darkest secret according to BuzzFeed. Let's take this quiz. Pick out a new backpack. Fun fact, they have like raffles at my prom and you put your name in them and then they take the raffles throughout the after prom. And I wanted this Carhartt jacket? Carhartt? I wanted this backpack so badly. I think my friend May got it. Shout out. Good for her. She deserved it. I need that backpack. I need it. I don't care if it's out of style now. I don't care. I need it so badly. Choose some pencils. Mechanical. It has to be mechanical. If it's not a mechanical pencil, the odds of me using it are so slim. I don't like the feeling of the number 2 pencils. I like the click. Oh, look at my thumb. My thumb is so used to that click. Oh, the sound. It has to be a mechanical pencil, please. Pick out some highlighters. I always buy highlighters during school year and I never use them. I usually just go for the cheapest ones. We'll do this like tiny pack of pastels. That's cute. Choose a notebook. Literally like my whole life I've just tried to get the cheapest school supplies and like so often in class do you have to rip stuff out. Composition notebooks just aren't good for class, especially in college. You have to rip the papers out. A lot of people don't even take notes on paper in college. I personally do, but if I'm taking notes in college, it has to be a spiral notebook. However, this spiral notebook, in my personal opinion, is fugly, but we're just gonna have to do that. Also, pause. All of these notebooks, again, who is taking these quizzes? I think they're expecting 12-year-olds to take these quizzes now, but they've never made any moves to make their target audience that generation. It's always been like millennials. So I don't know where BuzzFeed's brain is right now. Pick out a pencil case. Yeah, like everyone had this bitch. in middle school, okay? Again, what are we, 5? I'm gonna go with the thickest, most convenient one. This one's goated. That is a stacked pencil case right there. And finally, pick out a planner. Okay, this is quick. I buy a planner and I never use it. This cute little one. This cute little triangle one. I like that one. Oh, my deepest, darkest secret is that I like the smell of my own farts. I think this quiz was made for 11-year-olds. I mean, not like, sure. They don't bother me. I feel like most people like aren't bothered by their own farts. This isn't like a deep, dark thing. I thought it was gonna be like, you're afraid that everyone hates you and that you'll never be enough and your imposter syndrome is horrible, blah, blah, blah. Like, I thought they were gonna clock my tea. I mean, okay, sure. I like my own farts. And what about it? And yeah, with that, we have taken a good amount of quizzes today. There are still so many more that like I would take as a child, like the Disney princess ones, the like house tour ones, the wedding ones. I'd be so down to do another BuzzFeed quiz video if that's what you guys would be interested in. I get a lot of joy from this, and I probably will be taking these quizzes by myself tonight. You know, the fun's not gonna stop here for me. And yeah, if you guys remember BuzzFeed quizzes, if you guys took any crazy ones when you're growing up, let me know. I miss the cringy millennialness of like my childhood, if that makes sense. I would idolize like the 90s kids vibes and like the avocado toast and the millennial pink. Like I idolize that stuff. Like millennials were icons. I looked up to them so much. Now they can be some very interesting individuals, but there's no denying that millennials are iconic and really defined what the internet was for Gen Z. So this is for all the millennials out there. Despite your side parts, your skinny jeans, and your very odd facial expressions, I love you. I looked up to you. You are icons. What comes after 7? 8. Ooh. T. Okay, I feel like that's enough of that. If you guys like this video, feel free to type that in the comments below. And while you're down there, you can hit the like button. And while you're down there, you can hit the subscribe button. The majority of my viewers are not subscribed, so I think we should fix that. Thank you guys so much for 69,000 subscribers. Freaky number, finally. That's how I feel. Freaking number. That's so awesome. I'm like gagged. That's insane. If you want to follow any of my other socials, they are somewhere on this screen right now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I love you. Bye. Oh, I'm so tired. It's 1 a.m. It is 1 a.m. and I'm taking BuzzFeed quizzes. Nothing has changed since I was a 12-year-old in the 6th grade.